Well, it's a different style. You can't mimic necessarily what they do. Yeah, they shoot a ton of threes. They get matchups, and hunt those matchups until they, get the look that they want. But they also move the ball, much better, than they have. So you have to have a lot of things, working. Offensively too, you got to put points on the board. So we missed quite a few shots inside the restricted circle. Those have to go down. You have to have a night where you're making your threes. I think we're a little fatigued from there. We're a really good 3-point shooting team. So that was a little uncharacteristic. And even with the threes that they shot, and even the threes, they made and were scrambling, you hold them under 110, you feel like on the road that should be enough to make it a possession game going down the stretch, but that just wasn't the case. We would have had to make a lot of those restricted area shots and some of those threes.
I think it was a little bit mostly because we had 4.
Well, a lot of that was some of the defensive stuff that we saw, in the first half, and then Drew gave us that spark. We were able to cut it to 6 or 8. Then they went on a 7-0 run and a 9-0 run pretty quickly. That's what they do. But we're just trying to get some better matchups and see if we could shake free, Tyler off the ball. It wasn't necessarily anything with Duncan.
I think one of the strengths of the team is the basketball IQ that we have, and so we're able to understand spacing and matchups.
Yeah, we need it, and he's starting to get his legs under him. So much of this early season with him has just been in and out of the lineup. And that's not an excuse, but he's a rhythm guy, and he was in a great place in the summer and September. So a couple minor setbacks, but he's starting to look a lot more like himself, and he gives us something downhill with force, at the rim, and he's improving, with his decision making, when they bring a second defender. It's not exactly where it needs to be right now, but the more reps, I'm encouraged that that's going to get a lot better.
It's important because there's just a lot of unpredictability over the course of the season. You got to be ready to go at any time. And if you're only ready to go because you know you're going to play, then that doesn't really help your process.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not like a lot of those restricted area shots? He's built a career, being able to make those shots and make those look easy. It's just one of those, stretches that sometimes you can't explain. But I think, the beauty of his game is he's still able to make an impact. And, we saw that last night, his defensive impact, when he's on the floor versus off the floor, getting 20 rebounds, getting 3 games in a row where he almost had triple-doubles. So he'll work his way through it. And, I'll really, get to work on, see more ways we can help him. But tonight I liked a lot of those looks, particularly in that restricted area.
Stuff like that. So we try to do that a couple of times throughout the year when the matchups present themselves as an opportunity for us, for an advantage situation.
I think the biggest thing with him is just confidence now. And they've definitely infused confidence in him.
He played some really good positional defense as well.
Joe has infused confidence in him. His teammates have. This is an example of not something that's overnight. Everybody wants instant gratification. This guy's been grinding and working year after year, and each year he's gotten better.
He's just got to continue to do that. But when he plays,
and then all of a sudden, he's getting to this level where he's in, 6 Man of the Year conversations. I think it's the skill set and the work ethic. That's been there, and you just continue to get better, and then all of a sudden people start to notice. All right, thank you.